What's up, guys? So bringing you another top 100 gameplay, man. This guy was definitely very solid on offense and defense. Had a lot of money plays on offense, and on defense, man, he had a really vicious A gap and B gap and edge heat as well. I mean, he had one of those defenses where it was like, if you blocked the A gap, then then the edge blitz would come in, and if you blocked the edge blitz, then the A gap would come in. So basically, you were screwed either way. But I did find a way to slow it down with blocking a running back, even though that wasn't the most dependable thing, because even though it stopped it, you can't really expect a running back to stop Von Miller and Lawrence Taylor and those guys on a consistent basis. They're not going to hold that block for very long. But anyways, while the game just plays on, man, I do want to talk about actually a few things, not just one thing. Number one is thoughts on this channel, like future things to do, because obviously the backbone of this channel is player reviews, but I do sprinkle in some tutorials, some tips on the gameplay, stuff like that, basic stuff. Of course, the Q&As, and of course, these top 100 gameplays. And also, guys were asking me, how come I'm only doing top 100 gameplays and not like just regular head-to-head random gameplays, which this is random head-to-head gameplays. These that's how I run into these guys. But guys were asking me how come I don't post more gameplays like the other Madden YouTubers, and that's because I watch a lot of other Madden YouTubers like Cullenberg or Mr. Goingsport, Toe, so on and so forth, G Miles World even. Those guys, they post gameplays, but they definitely, their channel, their backbone of their channel is the actual gameplay itself, not player reviews and stuff like that. So they're just constantly putting up, like almost every gameplay, that they post, whether it's a close game or a blowout. And I don't feel, since my channel is not, based on just gameplay, I don't want to give you guys, like just, bad gameplay, of just a blowout, whether I'm winning or whether I'm losing. I just want to put out a content that, that's worth watching, that's interesting, like close games. You will rarely see me, if ever, you'll ever see me put up a gameplay where I'm blowing someone out or they're blowing me out, because those games aren't really entertaining. That's why if I post a gameplay, it's gonna be a good game, which is the best way to get them is for top 100. Not to say that only top 100 games are good games. I definitely do have good games with people who are not in the top 100, but the top 100, I feel that that just draws more attention, for curiosity. And also Kevin White, man, people were criticizing me for putting Kevin White in my top 5, and he was obviously just hands down the MVP of this game, man. And I'm going against a guy who's got a great team, man. Kevin White was without a doubt the MVP of this game. But anyways, like I was saying about thoughts on this channel, man, I wanted to ask you guys if there's anything you want to see me do that I'm not doing. Like I said, I do player reviews, a few gameplays, a few Q&As, some tips and tutorials, but I want you guys to let me know if there's something that I'm not doing that you want to see me do more, or just start doing, in the first place. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ideas of something that either something that I'm doing that I'm not doing that well, or something that I'm not doing at all that you want me to start bringing to the channel. So let me know that in the comments, or if you just think I'm doing good enough, the way it is now, let me know that as well. But anyways, like I was saying also about Kevin White, man, he's in my top 5 because, like I said, it's all about what you can bring to the team. And I said his height and his speed is without a doubt something that's very desired in this game right now. And like I said, he saved me in this game. My run game was pretty much dead. I mean, his defense was just locking up my run game. I did get, like 1 or 2 good runs here and there, but that was about it. So I had to rely on the pass game. And even then, it was hard to pass the ball because of those blitzes he was sending. So Kevin White's speed is what separated. I did not depend on his catch, although he did make like one crazy spectacular catch. But for the most part, his speed is what saves me in this game, because it's just hard to keep up with that speed, especially on a deep pass if they're pressing. And right here, guys, this drive was the final drive. I chewed the clock, and I just threw a deep bomb with 3 seconds left or so to who? You guessed it, Kevin White, man, and ended the game. He then paused the game. He called it quits. He threw in the towel. He was done. So like I said, man, if you have ideas for your channel, man, let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all boys later, man. Peace.